So in today's video, I'll be talking about two products that makes your lace closures or frontal look perfect and more natural according to our hair expert. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and to my old and returning subscribers, you guys has been amazing. So the two products I'll be talking about today is this is a lace tint mousse and a lace tint spray. Yes, so these two products I'll be talking about, explaining their meaning, what they are used for. Then I'll also tell you maybe one or two advantages or disadvantages of it, and at the end too, I will also be telling you if they are really necessary or not. Then I think towards the end of the video as well, I will still put out some products too that you can find, that some good mousse, tint mousse, and also tint spray that you can also get in the market as well. So let's start with a tint spray. Sometimes closure and frontal lace doesn't really match perfectly into our, that it doesn't match perfectly with our scalp. So you just need to do something about it to make it look more natural, which the method that we know, like back in the day, like from the beginning, is you use bleach. You use bleaching powders to bleach it, to color it, to make it look more natural. But most times that bleaching doesn't really work out well then, and it's not everybody that knows how to do it, because it's also a long process and it does more harm than good, because sometimes it might end up tearing the closure lace, or sometimes the color might get into the hair instead of the lace alone. Sometimes it doesn't even bleach at all. So it has a lot of it has a lot of disadvantages, which a lot of people are finding it difficult to get it right. So this is a lace tint spray. So you use it to spray your closure and frontal, especially when it looks very white or doesn't really match. Sometimes when your closure is not you wear it, or frontal, it will, has this kind of white or funny color. So this is what you use in spraying it to make it look more natural, that we match with your scalp. So that is what a lace tint does. And it also comes in different shades as well. So one color doesn't fit everyone. Everybody has, it comes in different shade, like dark brown, medium light, brown, and all of that. So it comes in different shade. So you just have to know the one that will work perfectly for you, that will suit you well, so that will look more natural when you use it to spray your scalp. So like somebody like me now, I use this one is a medium brown, because I am not on the fair side. So you just have to be careful, or you try and study the particular one that that will work for your, that when you use it to spray your lace closure or frontal, it will look natural after doing that. Let me talk about the advantages of a lace tint spray. It saves you the time, the money, the energy of bleaching your knot or bleaching your lace closure or frontal, that at the end of the day you might not get a good result. Yes, it's just like a 50-50 thing. So if you are not a professional, that you might not get it right with that. So you have to give it to a professional. Even the so-called professional make mistakes when bleaching. But in spray, it's something that anybody can use, whether you are a professional or you are not a professional. It makes it easy for you to use, and anybody can use it. You can just easily spray it on your closure or frontal. Maybe if you discover that you are not liking how the lace of your closure or frontal look, it's something that you can just easily spray on your lace closure or frontal without any professional guidance or any professional experience, let me put it that way. So it's something that is suitable, anybody can use. And also another thing again, I also love, another advantage of lace tint spray is that it comes in different shades. So it will be very easy for you to identify the shade that you feel that will look natural when you spray it on your lace closure or frontal on your scalp, that will make your scalp look natural, compared to bleaching that it's just a try and error. Sometimes you might not like the color. Sometimes it won't even bleach. Sometimes it will just give the your closure, that's the hair on your closure, another color entirely. So that's one disadvantage. You have color to choose from. You know the particular one that you feel that will work for your lace closure, that will suit your scalp, or when you spray it on your head, that will make it look natural. And it's also affordable as well. At least you can still get a cheap one to buy, compared to, you know, when you are bleaching your knots, that you have to, your closure or frontal, that you have to spend, you know, you have to buy developer, you have to buy bleaching powder, you know, and all of that. And this one so also is a very easy and fast to use, time consuming as well. You know, you don't have to go to that rigorous process of bleaching your knots, that at the end of the day it might not come out well. So another advantage is that it doesn't stay permanent in your lace closure or frontal. It's something that you can, over time, you can wash it off and it will go away. So if you don't like the color or how it looks like, it's something that you can just easily take off and wash off. It works perfectly well for frontals, because most frontals doesn't, like most lace in frontals doesn't look natural, and it's really obvious more in frontal. So it's something that you need for your frontal wigs or your frontal hair, to make them, you know, look more natural when you install them. Let's talk about a lace tint mousse. This one just became popular not quite long, and this is how it looks like. This is a very popular one, which I'm working on doing a separate review about. This particular one I am holding. So this lace tint mousse is still like the normal mousse that we all know, normal foam or foamy mousse that we all know, but it's just that this one is colored. Yes, this is a colored mousse. So, and it's specifically used for styling, like, you know, after installing your frontals and maybe closures. Let me just say frontal especially, because that is what you really need this one for. So, you know, sometimes the lace, like what I still just said about tint mousse, can be very funny looking. So mousse, this one is also what you can use as well to, you know, blend it. That's the tint mousse is something that, lace tint mousse is something that you can use to blend that frontal, especially all my baby hair lovers, like people that likes you know, using styling baby hairs in their frontal especially, and maybe partially closure as well. So instead of using the normal white mousse that might make your frontal, or make it ashy, or, you know, make it that doesn't make it natural looking, tint mousse work better. Yes, that's tint mousse. Instead of using the white mousse that we all know, this tint mousse works better. Yes, because so instead of using that white one, you just use this colored one to style, like, to, you know, most times when you style your frontal, you use a mousse as well in styling your baby hair, to make it more relaxed and natural looking. So instead of using that white one, it's advisable you use this tint mousse instead. So it works better, and it makes your frontal installation, you know, come out more natural. And it also comes in different shades as well. So that's another thing I also love about it. So you can get it in dark brown, light brown. So it just depends on the one that you feel that will, you know, look natural on your lace, you know, when after installing it out. So it will make your hairline or whatever look natural. So just go for any shade that you want. So instead of using the white mousse, it's advisable to use this particular tint mousse. So that's what a lot of professionals, people are using right now to make their frontal look more natural. So now, is these two products really important or necessary? Yes, I think they are very important and necessary, especially for those that are into frontal installation, or all my frontal lovers. You know, frontal is really trending, like everybody is using you know, wearing frontal wigs or hairs. So it's important you use this, especially when you know the frontal you are using, when you are not using an HD or a HD frontal, especially when you know your frontal is not, you know, the lace is not coming out natural. So these are the two important products that at least that will make your frontal or maybe closure installation look more natural and undetectable. That's the lace look more natural or undetectable after, you know, installation. So they are important as well. So instead of you, when you wear frontal, it's obvious, everybody knows that you are wearing frontal, and it will be looking very funny, which is not nice at all. It's advisable you get a tint mousse and also a tint spray. This one also works for closure as well, very important for closure and frontal. Then this is more important especially for closures than maybe for 5x5, for frontal rather. Them closures as well, especially all those 5x5 closures that still kind of look wide, and or maybe you want your closure to look natural. So you need these two products because they will make your frontal especially, so I will really they will make your frontals especially look natural and, you know, make the lace undetectable. So these two products, I really recommend them especially for frontal installation, yes, and closures as well, especially tint spray to make your closure look natural. But they are really very important when it comes to frontal installation, because that is where, you know, it's very obvious when your lace is not, you know, when your lace is not natural looking. Frontal will, you know, bring out the whole thing, the whole secret. So they are very, very important when it comes to frontal installation. So that's it for this video. So have you used any of these products, lace tint or tint mousse, lace tint mousse? Have you used any of them? Let me know in the comment section. Did you like it, or how do you feel they make your frontal or closure look? So if there's any question you like to ask, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer you. But if you have watched to this point and you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button to join the family, and also click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I post a new video. Share this video, share my videos. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye for now.